Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a deep look at one of the most important strategic shifts happening in modern naval warfare, specifically how the US Navy is preparing to escape and counter potential encirclement tactics by China. With rising tensions across the Indo-Pacific region, the US Navy knows it cannot rely solely on traditional fleet formations or outdated strategies. Instead, it is redesigning its force, enhancing its capabilities, and rethinking its operational concepts to remain unpredictable, agile, and highly survivable in contested waters. This is not just about building stronger ships, it's about creating a fleet that is harder to detect, more flexible in movement, and capable of sustaining operations even under intense pressure. On the exterior level, the US Navy is moving toward a distributed fleet architecture, replacing the older concept of a few large high-value targets with a larger number of smaller, more versatile, and more stealth-capable vessels. Ships like the Constellation-class frigates and the newest Flight III Arleigh Burke destroyers are designed with sleeker hull shapes, radar-absorbing materials, and reduced infrared signatures to make them less visible to enemy sensors. This stealth approach is critical when dealing with China's vast surveillance network, which relies on satellites, long-range radars, and maritime patrol aircraft to track and target U.S. ships. The Navy is also introducing a range of unmanned surface vessels that can act as forward scouts, decoys, or even weapons platforms. These autonomous ships can travel far ahead of the main fleet, relaying sensor data and extending the Navy's eyes and ears well beyond the horizon without risking human lives. Inside these vessels, the interior is engineered for rapid decision-making and operational efficiency. Modern command centers are lined with multifunction touchscreens, advanced combat information systems, and AI-driven analytical tools that help crews process massive amounts of battlefield data in seconds. The spaces are designed to enhance crew coordination, reduce fatigue, and ensure clear communication even during high-stress combat situations. Operators can instantly share targeting data with other ships, submarines, aircraft, and even space-based assets, ensuring that the entire force reacts as a unified whole. The focus is on creating a highly connected network where every ship is a sensor, a shooter, and a communication hub all at once. Performance upgrades are central to this strategy. The latest ships feature more powerful propulsion systems that provide higher speeds and greater maneuverability, allowing them to reposition quickly and avoid predictable routes that could lead to encirclement. Their weapons systems are designed for long-range precision strikes, enabling them to hit enemy forces before those forces can get close enough to trap them. Advanced missile systems, including hypersonic weapons, give the US Navy the ability to strike high-value enemy targets with unprecedented speed. Electronic warfare capabilities are also being enhanced to jam or deceive enemy sensors, making it far more difficult for adversaries to maintain a lock on US vessels. Safety and survivability are at the heart of the new designs. Ships are being equipped with multiple layers of defense, including the aegis combat system for long-range missile interception, medium-range missile defenses, and close-in weapon systems like the Phalanx CIWS for last-second protection. Anti-submarine warfare capabilities are being significantly improved, with advanced sonar arrays, towed sensors, and aerial drones that can hunt submarines before they become a threat. Redundant systems ensure that even if one part of the ship is damaged, others can take over essential functions. The hull and internal compartments are reinforced and sealed to contain damage and protect the crew. Automated fire suppression systems and rapid response damage control measures mean that the ship can keep fighting even after taking a hit. What makes this approach unique is its embrace of distributed lethality, which spreads offensive capability across many ships and platforms rather than concentrating it in a few massive carriers or cruisers. This means that losing one ship does not cripple the fleet's striking power. The integration with air, cyber, and space assets ensures that U.S. forces can monitor, target, and strike across multiple domains, making them far more unpredictable and difficult to trap. Unmanned systems extend the fleet's range and allow it to conduct operations in high-risk zones without exposing personnel to unnecessary danger. While this transformation requires significant investment, the cost is carefully balanced against the strategic advantages. Each of these newer vessels is generally less expensive to build and operate than a supercarrier, yet the combined fleet is more versatile and resilient. Billions of dollars are being allocated to build frigates, destroyers, autonomous vessels, and to stockpile advanced missiles, but the ultimate goal is to get more combat effectiveness per dollar while avoiding the vulnerability of putting too much capability into a small number of high-value ships. The cost is not just in hardware but also in training, as crews must learn to operate in this highly networked, decentralized environment. In the end, the U.S. Navy's plan to escape Chinese encirclement is about far more than simply avoiding traps. It is about controlling the tempo of operations, dictating the terms of engagement, and maintaining freedom of movement in some of the most contested waters in the world. By making its fleet stealthier, more agile, and more connected, the Navy ensures that it can operate effectively even when facing an opponent with significant numerical and regional advantages. This strategy sends a clear signal that the United States does not plan to be cornered in the Pacific. Instead, it aims to remain an unpredictable, dominant force capable of breaking through any attempted blockade or trap. The outcome of this strategic shift could determine not just the future of the U.S. Navy, but also the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific for decades to come.